Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you guys are new here. So for today's video, I am so excited because we have a new collection review from Oden'S Cosmetics, and it is the Perfect World collection. We have 3 brand new palettes that are launching on February 14th by 3 wonderful content creators here on YouTube, and I'm so excited to tell you guys all about this. You guys want to see what this collection is all about, who got to do the collaborations, and are they worth it? Well, then definitely keep watching. Okay, so I just want to say, like, how cool is it to, like, see your face on a cosmetics palette? Like, what? If I saw my face on a palette or, like, on an Oden'S Cosmetics palette, I'd be like, that's me! That's me! I'd probably, like, want to frame the box. It would be, like, the coolest freaking thing. So I just wanted to say, first off, congratulations to Baddie Jean, Lauren May Beauty, and Makeup Just for Fun for doing this collaboration with Oden'S. I know how exciting that is for you guys. So I'm excited. So we're just going to go ahead and dive right in because we have 3 palettes to talk about. So this is the Perfect World collection. It's going to be launching on February 14th. And the main theme of the new collection is nature. This time we invited 3 close friends to create and design this collection. We want to make some small contributions to the protection of marine life, endangered plants, and animals in the world. Y'all, wait till you guys see these palettes. So first off, we have these 3 gorgeous palettes right here. We have the Planet Spirit palette. This is Baddie Jean's palette with Oden'S. Then we have Sea Talk palette. This is Lauren May Beauty's palette. And then we do have the Flora Story palette. This is going to be Makeup Just for Fun's palette. Like, how freaking cool to, like, have your face on these palettes and have cool freaking designs. I'm so excited. The PR package does come with this cute little insert right here. And on the back, you do get 3 little quotes from the content creators themselves. So Baddie Jean says, "Hello friends, I'm so excited to bring you my collab with Oden'S. This palette means so much to me. I'm such a huge animal lover and I can't wait to share this with you. Thank you so incredibly much for all the support." And then Lauren says, "Thank you so much for your support. I hope you love this underwater fantasy as much as I do." And then Makeup Just for Fun says, "Hello, my beautiful friends. I hope the Flora Story palette inspires you and brings you joy. Thank you, and I love your face." I'm so excited. And of course, in Oden'S collection, if we didn't have 3 beautiful scarves to go with it. So I'm going to go ahead. We are going to show off every single palette. I'm going to swatch all the palettes and I'm going to create eye look using these palettes right here. So the first palette I want to talk to you guys about, this is the Sea Talk palette. This is from Lauren May Beauty. First off, let's take a moment to appreciate the outside packaging. Look how freaking gorgeous this is. Now this is supposed to represent the ocean, nature, connecting with the sea. And I just... so freaking pretty. First, and I also love how each eye, by the way, like has like glitter in it, like a sparkle. So freaking cute. Then you open the palette, you get 10 gorgeous, gorgeous shades in here. So this is going to be the Lauren May Beauty palette with Oden'S. This is going to be the Sea Talk palette. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Plus, this is the matching scarf to go with it. Tell me this is not the cutest freaking thing in the world. Okay, so here are the swatches. We have the shade Dolphin Tail, Sunken Treasure, Electric Kelp, Mermaid Scale, Ocean Jewel, Smoky Pearl. This is such a gorgeous freaking shade. Driftwood, Iridescent Shell, Sea Spray, and Night Swim right there. Such a gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous palette. So this is going to be the Sea Talk palette from Laura May Beauty. You guys can see the swatches right here. Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, so up next we do have Baddie Bean, otherwise known as Baddie Jean. I always call her Baddie Bean because she's done so many different collaborations with Real Cosmetics. So I think this is her 3rd palette. Like, how freaking cool. But here we have the Planet Spirit palette. And this is all about wildlife. It's all about animals in the wild. You guys can definitely see more of like the Serengeti vibes, the African elephant, the lion, the rhino, the giraffe. This reminds me so much of Disney's Animal Kingdom. I'm not going to lie. And I do have a very soft spot for that park. But here is this palette right here, and I have to say this is such a gorgeous palette. You can definitely see those beautiful colors inside this palette. I think it does a great job of capturing the essence of the Serengeti, how gorgeous this is. So freaking beautiful. And of course we do have the matching scarf to go with it. Again, another beautiful collection to this. So let me go and quickly swatch the palette. Okay, so here are the swatches right here. We have a beautiful duochrome shade right here. This is called Fauna. Then we have Kingdom, Animalia, Pride, Majestic, Rescue, We have Familiar, Habitat, Kindred, and Sanctuary right here. Very, very gorgeous palette. I think Betty Jean did such a good job with capturing the essence of the animals in the wild. I freaking love how colorful this is. It's so freaking pretty. So here is the Planet Spirit palette from Betty Jean. Last but not least, we do have the Flora Story palette. This is from Makeup Just for Fun. And this is all about the endangered plants here in nature. But here is the outside packaging. Again, very gorgeous. Of course, we do have the matching headscarf to go with it. It's going to be a beautiful, cool tone green purple vibes, and there's something about this palette that I keep looking at going, oh my god, this is so freaking pretty. The other palettes are really pretty, don't get me wrong, but this one, like, I think is calling to me the most. Maybe it's because it's cool tone, it's green, lots of greens in it. I don't know, it's a very cohesive looking palette. I'm just so excited to play with this one. So let me go ahead and swatch each color for you guys. All right, so here are the swatches. We have another duochrome right here. This is called Dawn, Shroom, Magnolia. This is so freaking gorgeous. Sage, Lush, Clover, Best Buds, Azalea, Misty, and Orchid right there. Very, very gorgeous palette. This is the Flora Story palette from Makeup Just for Fun, and this is a very beautiful cool tone green purple vibe. I freaking live for it. So these are absolutely gorgeous. I'm so excited for Lauren May Beauty, Betty Jean, and Makeup Just for Fun for creating these freaking palettes with like Oden'S. Like, how freaking cool. And of course, scarf featuring all 3 content creators with their collabs and their palettes. Like, how freaking adorable. So I'm so excited. I'm going to zoom you guys in. I'm going to try to find a way to utilize all 3 palettes if I can. I know I could do like one eye per palette, but for some reason, I just really kind of want to play with all of them and utilize them. So let me get you guys zoomed on in. Okay guys, so I'm going to try to use all 3 palettes. I can't guarantee it. I'm going to try. I'm going to do 2 different eye looks so I can try to use all 3. But I really, really, really want to play with the Flora Story palette. And I don't know, there's something about it that is just like calling to me so much. I'm just like dying to play with this palette. So I'm actually going to go into this palette first. We are going to take the shade Azalea, and we're actually going to do a halo eye look on this eye. Before I do, I want to tell you guys something really cool that happened. I just got this package in the mail yesterday evening, and it was from Dr. Brandt, and they sent me the ID Stress Fatigue Fighting Eye Gel and the Icy Gel Moisturizer. And I actually filmed myself on my IG stories using these products because I was just so grateful that the brand sent this my way. This is not affiliated, not a sponsor. They even have no freaking idea that I'm doing this, but they sent this to me and I wanted to try it out. So I actually tried it out for the first time on my IG stories. My skin looks so good. It feels amazing right now because it's moisturizer. But they did send me a discount code for you guys to use if you want to. If you guys want to shop anything from Dr. Brandt, you guys can use the code Allie Dawson 8920, which Allie Dawson 8920 off, which will save you guys 20% off, like off of Dr. Brandt. What? I don't get anything for it, but it's just so freaking cool. They gave this to me. So if you guys want to check this out, I'll link these 2 products down below. It's what I'm using right now. But I'm really going to be testing them out for the next couple weeks to really see if they have any like benefits to them like they claim. But I just thought that was so cool that they sent that my way and they gave me a 20% off discount code just by using Allie Dawson 8920 off. Although I think in my IG stories, I think I just said Allie Dawson 8920, but I will just write like 20 off next to it. But I thought it was so cool. Also, I want to tell you guys a really funny story. So a couple weeks ago, when Oden'S was releasing their like single shadows, I was so excited. I got the box in PR. Well, they originally sent me the box a couple months prior, but all the shadows came in broken because of the way they're packaged and whatnot. So they actually scrapped the launch and decided to redo it and like reformulate, make it a little bit different. So that's why they were able to launch when they did. However, I was supposed to throw away those broken shadows because they were broken. And I didn't because I forgot to. So when it came time to like my video, me trying it out, I opened the box and I was like, oh my gosh, like a lot of these shadows are broken. So I was so kind. I reached out to the company. I was like, hey, I just want to give you guys a heads up. My shadows came in broken, just so that this doesn't happen to anyone else. You know, I sent a picture of all the broken shadows. And then I was like, oh, okay, you know what? It's what it is. I'll go buy the ones that are broken. Because not everything came in broken, but quite a few of them did. And I'll just go buy the ones that are not, I'll just go buy the ones that need to like be replaced. I'm going to go into the shade called Magnolia and put that right next to that. So I reach out to the company, I send them a picture, I tell them, and then I literally am not lying, like not gonna lie, I was okay, I gotta get all my mystery boxes together to curate on my Macari. And as I'm doing that, I'm pulling out all the items, I found another box. I was like, oh, what is this? I open it up and it's all Oden eyeshadows again. And I was like, wait a minute, where did this come from? Open it up and that was the actual box I was supposed to have, and all the shadows were fine. And I was like, so you reach out to the company. I was like, hey, disregard my last email. I'm an idiot. So sorry. I forgot to throw away the damaged goods. And yeah, so I already placed an order for my shadows that needed to be replaced. So I do have some duplicates now. And it is what it is. But I kind of laughed because I just didn't realize my mistake. And you know what, that is my fault for just not paying attention and for just being kind of cluttered. I need to be a little bit more organized. That is like the prettiest freaking purple shade. I don't know how to describe it, but this like purple shimmer is just so freaking beautiful. Like it is just, oh, I freaking am in love with this shade. Like Makeup Just for Fun picked the prettiest freaking purple shimmer ever. I can't get enough of how gorgeous this is. Then I'm going to take the shade called Best Buds. We're going to put that right in the center. I feel like this would be like a really pretty like combo. Almost like a spring Easter feel. At least it's pretty in my mind. Whether it's executed nicely, I don't know. We're going to find out. Okay, then to pop in the center, I'm going to go into the shade called Dawn. And we're going to pop that like right in the dead center. This is a beautiful like duochrome that goes green, gold, purple. I just feel like if I just put this right here, it's just going to add a little extra sparkle to the very center. So this is how we're looking right now. Always trust the process. It's going to be like definitely a little messy, but wait till it gets cleaned up. Trust the process. Wait till you see lashes on the completed eye before you be like, okay. So moving on to this eye, I'm going to go into the shade called Dolphin Tail on this eye. I'm going to do like more like a neutral eye look so I can show you guys that you can do neutral eye looks using these beautiful colorful palettes. And I'm going to go ahead and place that in the inner corner as well as the brow bone. I guess I think it's so cool that Lauren May, Makeup Just for Fun, and Betty Jean gets to create palettes with Oden'S eyes. Like, how cool is that? I don't even know what goes into making a palette. I remember what it's like when I did my influencer pan project, but like I didn't get to pick the shade names or anything like that. No design, nothing. It was just me picking out like existing shades. And that was a really cool process. But like to like make your physical own palette, like I want to know what that's like. And I want to know like how they feel about it in the process. And I think it's just so incredible. Then like to see like your eye, like see your face on the palette, see it come to fruition. Like how freaking insane, especially for Betty Jean, who literally already has 2 existing palettes with Shroud Cosmetics, which I freaking love. Like it's Halloween, so damn good. Like she is such a wonderful, like Betty Jean is just such a wonderful like designer for her palettes. She picks out the prettiest colors, and I just have to say I am really impressed so far with what I've been seeing. Next, I'm going to go into this beautiful shade called Smoky Pearl. I really want to play with this because this is just, something about it is just so damn pretty. And I'm going to start to just place this right here. I absolutely love Oden'S eye formula. There's something about it that is just so creamy and buttery, and it's just really good. And I'm going to go into the Planet Spirit palette. I'm going to take the shade called Majestic, like this really beautiful like golden yellow shade, and very lightly, I'm going to take it. I'm going to start to just pack this right here. Then I'm going to take the shade called Fauna right here, take it on my finger, this very beautiful duochrome shade. And I'm just going to tap it in the middle. Again, always just trust the process. So I'm also going to use that shade probably to do like the inner corner and brow bone as well. I just feel like it's going to enhance this look just a little bit more. Add it as like a topper. Oh my God, it's so pretty. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and clean up my eyes, and then I'm going to come back. We're going to do the under eyes together, and I'm going to let you guys know what I think of the entire Perfect World collection. Okay, so to try to utilize all the palettes, I'm going to go into the Betty Jean Planet Spirit palette, and we're going to the shade Kingdom right here, this beautiful green shade. And I'm actually going to line it underneath this eye right here because we are doing kind of like a cool tone green, sagey, or going like a cool tone sagey green with like a mauve purple. But we're going to take this green because I feel like this is going to complement this. And we're literally just going to kind of tight line this against my lower waterline. and see what type of look we can create using this. Gosh, that is such a pretty green. And then I'm going to softly blend that out, very softly. And then I'm also going to take the shade called Orchid very lightly right here. We're going to mix that into that as well. I have to say these shadows are performing so nicely, but I also knew they were going to because I've played with Oden'S Eye well enough now to know how great their formula is. So that's why I don't need to do like a first impression on these palettes because I know how good their formula truly is. So I just think that these, because I know how good their formula really is. So it's just a matter of just kind of reviewing the palettes as a whole and like which one I think is kind of like more worth it. I mean, they're all gonna be worth it in my opinion, like truly. Like I think they're all gonna be worth it in my opinion just because like how freaking cool is it they all get to create such beautiful freaking aesthetically pleasing palettes. I kind of took a little bit of the shade Sage right here and just kind of mix it in, make it a little bit muddy. So I'm gonna go in with white liner to kind of clean that up with. So now that we have that right there, we're gonna go into this eye. Now this eye, I kind of want to go more like a underwater blue color because I actually lined my upper lid right here with blue. So we're gonna take the shade called Night Swim right here, and we're actually gonna line my lower lash line with that. And then we're gonna blend it. And then I'm gonna take a little bit of the shade called Pride from the Planet Spirit one more time. Gonna kind of mix it with that blue. Oh, that's a pretty freaking color. Okay, so to finish off the looks, we're gonna go back into the Makeup Just for Fun palette and go into the shade called Dawn right here. I'm gonna use this as the inner corner for this look and the brow bone. This is just such a pretty freaking duochrome shade. I am truly, I mean, gosh, obsessed with it. It's like, it's a mix of like green, purple, pink. It is just such the prettiest freaking duochrome or multichrome, honestly. It looks like a multichrome. And then I'm going to go into the Planet Spirit palette. I'm going to go into the shade called Fauna right here. And we're going to do the same thing on this eye. Oh my gosh, so pretty. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys out. All right, guys, and this is the final look. Now, typically I'd go for a lot more colorful looks, but for some reason, I just really am living for these looks today. I think they're so pretty. I think they're so everyday wearing style looks. I don't know. I'm just really obsessed with how they look. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over each one. So first we do the Planet Spirit palette. This is from Betty Jean right here. This palette actually does retail for $33.90. You guys can use the code AllieD, which will save you guys 10% off over an Oden'S Eye Cosmetics website. However, I don't think my affiliate code applies to collab palettes, so I don't know if my code's gonna work on this. If it doesn't, I'm so sorry, but if it does, hey, it's gonna save you guys 10%, but I really don't know. I don't think it does, but that's okay. So first we do have the Planet Spirit palette right here. This is a really beautiful palette. I would definitely say this one's really beautiful. Definitely reminds me of Animal Kingdom with all the animals that are on here. Very beautiful color story. You can make so many different fun, creative looks with this. I think Betty Jean did such a wonderful job with this. Such a cute freaking palette. I really do enjoy this one. Then we do have the Talk palette. Again, this also retails for $33.90 right here. Again, a very gorgeous palette. This one's gonna be a little bit more colorful, but also neutral. So you do have like your neutral side right here, but your colorful side right here. So many different colors in here. Absolutely stunning palette as well. I like that there's actually more shimmers than mattes. Personally, it's my absolute favorite. But I would say out of the three palettes, the one that really captivated me the most is going to be the Makeup Just for Fun. This is the Flora story. There's something about the cool tone greens and purples that just speak to me so much. I don't know if it's just because it's a little bit different. I don't know if it's because I'm very biased because I love green. I love sage color. I love, you know, cool tones. I don't know what it is, but there's something about this palette that is just like, so damn beautiful. But it also does retail for $33.99. Now, according to Oden'S Eye Cosmetics, you guys can actually buy the entire bundle for $91.95, which is absolutely fantastic. It's going to be launching on February 14th at 5 p.m. Central Europe time, which is going to be 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time and 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on Valentine's Day. And the first 1,000 people who order the palettes individually will receive these cute little headband scarves that I'm wearing right now. So freaking cute. I love the aesthetics of this. Makes you just, I think it looks so cute. And then the first 1,000 people who buy the actual bundles are going to receive this little scarf right here as well, completely free inside your box. But I just want to take a moment to congratulate Betty Jean, Laura May Beauty, and Makeup Just for Fun for creating the most beautiful palettes ever. I love that you guys are representing the sea endangered plants and animals right here. I think it's such a gorgeous collection. This truly is the perfect world collection, and I'm so proud of those 3 beautiful content creators, because I know how hard they worked on these palettes. I know how much it means to them. Like, to see your face in these palettes, it's just like the coolest thing ever, and I'm so excited. So congratulations to you 3. You guys absolutely killed it with this collection. And to Oden'S, I love it. It is so freaking beautiful. Such a stunning collection. I am obsessed with this. I cannot wait to go out and wear this. They actually look almost identical. Even though they're not, they almost look identical, and I really do like that. But overall, I just think that this entire collection is absolutely stunning. I've never seen Oden'S come out with a palette like this before. Like, it's 10 pan like this. Normally they do like 16. So for them to do 10 pan is actually not bad, and being $33.90 is actually a really good, decent price point. So overall, I think the Perfect World collection is absolutely amazing. I'm so grateful that Oden'S sent this my way. So I'll make sure I link everything about this collection down below. But yeah, guys, that is it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, so I do post 4 to 5 videos every single week. Make sure you guys head over to my other channel. It's Art for Life. You guys get to see my cool, wonderful ventures, my amazing husband, Corey. And as always, the biggest thank you goes to these beautiful, wonderful Patreon members you guys see right here. Thank you guys so much for everything. And to my subscribers and viewers, thank you guys so much for being here. Whether you guys like this video, you guys thumbs down this video, you guys subscribed, you guys did not subscribe. Either way, thank you guys so much for being here. I love and appreciate each and every single one of you. So with that said, guys, I love you, and I'll see you guys in our very next video. Bye! And what type of eye look I create? Who got to do collaborations? And who got to do the collaborations? Just wanted to collab. So I just wanted to, it would not be an Oden'S eye collaboration. It would not be an Oden'S eye palette. It would not be shades to collab. However, I don't think my affiliate code applies to I would definitely say this one's a little bit I would definitely say this one is